Welcome back everyone to some more Outer Wilds. This time we are going to continue the main story quest, and I think it's time for us to fly away in our ship. We've done all we can as far as I know in this place. So let's see what other planets we have to find. Are these mine? I have to take a look at my own
Nice.
place. Oh yeah, that's right. We took over the ship.
Welcome back, Captain. All systems are now operating within acceptable parameters. Shall I take our ship into orbit?
Yes, let's do this. Will we get to see what happens with Edgewater, thanks to the consequences of my choices? Overeat and Allied being dead? Or is that it? Is nothing gonna happen here?
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Who is that? This better be quick.
Based on my initial calculations of Dr. Wells's personality, that seems highly unlikely.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Never been better.
Good, great, excellent. Let's move on. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Lakestk, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Okay. Um. Why do I need a nav key?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Lakestk.
Okay, so that's why we have to use the black market. What if I leave that
Without a
place?
skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star.
Alright, alright.
Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the Hope.
How do I know I can trust her?
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Fine.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Want me to wear a cape?
Wrong matter of Shroud, my slow-witted accomplice. This is, how to put it simply, a device that makes you look different, sound different. Briefly.
Nice, invisibility.
The device has its limits, but it will allow you to blend in perfectly, and probably won't jeopardize your ability to have children. Will it? No, definitely not. Probably, yes. Very simply,
Oh
the
no.
holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Limitations?
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely.
Okay.
Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Open to good use.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Let's see. Captain's quarters first. There's my quarters. Oh wow. That where we came from? That we just left? How do I use it? Use terminal. Unread message. Oh, that's a lot of reading. Shrink ray. Who is Velas? Now I have to wait until Wallace forgets or thinks he has misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I have been tracking down additional rumors pertaining to others of these science weapons. My next step will be to check with the black market merchants. Where can I even find Wallace? Remember this later? No, better. ADA or other. Ada. Check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. Wallace's lab, where's that? But can we find this shrink ray? Why is there so many messages? Hey, you dumb, you dumb, you dumb. Where's also you dumb? Was that it? Yeah, okay. Wait a second. Send messages. Alright. What did that just give me? Side quest. Oh, Groundbreaker. Nothing in the bin. Let's head back down. Go up? What is up here? Whoa. Sam. Ask Ada about the Samuel. Yes, I will. Whoa. What about here? Salmon, this is not the petunia. Okay, good to know. If doodles in the margins, take these fins. Shovel, take the spade. Okay. Unique mechanical usages. Digging around in here would be an easy way to lose a finger to a sawtooth blade. Keep looking. This sawtooth blade? Parvati, wait, Parvati? Oh, this is her room. Hmm. Let's sleep. I haven't tried the sleeping mechanic yet. Was that it? Oh, apparently that was it. That was the whole sleeping mechanic. What's in here? This is for one of the other companions. This too. Okay. Same here. How many is that? It's a lot. How about this room? Same. Cafeteria. No music on. No. Yep, in here, I think. Yes, we have.
Thinking of tinkering at the workbench? I used to love watching Alex work. Now I like watching you.
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it? That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
Oh, neat! I've never seen a talkie system before. I read about them, though, in a trade magazine. Hello, I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
Parvati will be fixing from now on.
I am at your disposal, Ms. Parvati. You will find the technical schematics in the engineer's locker, though I'm afraid Captain Hawthorne has lost the owner's manual.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
God damn it. Think, no, break time server. Keep going. We explore the ship again. Now we go to. Is it up to be where I go to? Vania's hideout, eh? Okay, I think we have to go here. Edgewater? No. Groundbreaker docking base. Oh, Terra 2 is where we come from.
Destiny.
You can see other planets in the system, okay, whatever.
Mission reached. The Groundbreaker.
Whoa. Can we find... Wanna talk?
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure, we could head over there.
Thanks, Captain.
Engineering now.
I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Let's head outside. Let's see how this place is. Body selection? Ooh. Oh, okay. Seems like I'm gonna have a body of like 6, 7 if I equip myself. That's pretty big. That's really big. But they literally all be following me all over the place. I'm interested. I'm really interested. Hello.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by. Don't mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted before then.
Great. Let's steal your loot first. Oh, it's really stealing. Okay, Nate launcher. Let's not steal. Let's not steal. Not now, at least.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses. I'm in the middle of a situation. If you could move along, I'd be obliged.
What's going on
Don't
here?
go telling him where to step. Groundbreaker belongs to all of us.
Felix, first of all, no, it doesn't. And second, shut the hell up. Don't think I won't detain you again.
Mind if I have a word with the
Hey,
kid?
knock yourself out. Or him, if you're so inclined.
Whatever you heard, it's all true.
Happened.
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
So, let me read this. He's a Space's chosen man. When the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night. That's for the post. Wait, what? Oh. Oh boy.
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
You got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do.
Let's join my crew.
Hey, not for nothing. But I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Maybe. Why do you ask?
Oh, just musing is all. Must be nice having the run of the colony. Never being anchored to one place, always chasing some horizon. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time. Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around, Felix.
See you around, boss.
Boss? What do you mean, boss?
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Just stealing. Yes. Everything's stealing in here. How about you? The empty even. So that's also steal. Okay. I don't wanna be a thief. I don't like that kind of stuff. How are you here so fast?
So far as you know, I'm not drinking on duty.
Is this a secret area? Triplet. Okay, cool. Let's continue. It's empty. That's a pretty strong helmet. Oh, what? What happened here? Okay, seems like that's it. Let's head out. Not so safely, I guess.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing
This place is
things.
pretty cool. This groundbreaker ship.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch.
Pretty boring.
Anarchists live as one with the
You okay?
animals, lawless, savage, and the board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hard-working citizens.
Not stealing. Not stealing. That no icon. Open sesame. What?
Rizzo's Lemon Slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
Another mod.
I don't have time for this.
Because mod is a wolf sorts by positioning the army. Where is this place? Here we are.
Can we rent an upstairs room?
Hey.
Hello.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Let me see what you've got for sale.
I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
Okay. Whining. Data catch rates, what does it mean? What will I get out of these things? I don't know. I'm not data. Just buy it. I think the database contains incident reports from various modern security patrols. Most are detailed simple finds and dust within the crews. Responded to a code in the loss of hope. Vera asked us to bounce some back bay rat that got himself soaked in the spectrum red. Drunken fool got into a scuffle. We tossed the wrong leads back down to the base. Asshole put us the entire way, telling us we'd be sorry once he controlled the hammer's power. If this is some new Hammersmith, mark the stunt. I'm complaining to Sanita. Had another run in with the run leads from the Lost Hope. Don't know how to up the biker crawled out of the back base without us noticing. Weapons, chaotic beauty. What is that? Was there another one? This one. Do you show me that message too? No? No? Okay. Right, I have to talk to her.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
Sure.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
10,000? What? What is this opportunity?
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
Tell me.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Post message.
Aren't you precious? No. The young man on the video was flesh and blood, all right.
Could be it was automated. Mr. Thompson used to automate the intercom in Edgewater to say all sorts of things. A bit saved is worth two in the bush was his favorite. Never did figure out what he meant.
Edna didn't seem to think so, and I trust the dear girl's judgment. Well, maybe not in men, but she knows her comms. So, like as not, someone's been down there recently. And if someone set up shop in Roseway, I'd wager they got something to hide.
Or someone. Won't they be liable to shoot on sight?
Quite the opposite, I believe. Nothing terribly secret about gunfire, is there? If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
My services do not come cheap.
Neither do mine, dearie. Old Gladys knows the value of good work. You'll be compensated accordingly, I can promise you that. Should you find yourself responding to a certain distress call, and in so doing find yourself in possession of certain valuable corporate secrets, well, then we ought to have a chat over a pot of tea and my famous cookies.
And the bag of money.
Law bless your atoms. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Okay, sure. What other jobs do
Might
you know?
want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
That's convenient. Our good
Anytime,
friends.
sweetheart.
Well, also,
You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Candy. Let's see. I'm gonna go more engineering. Oh. What else?
If you're here for this week's...
No.
Yes, dearie?
What did you want me to do again?
Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway, where that distress signal I told you about came from, and ferret out some tasty corporate secrets for old Gladys. Shouldn't be too tough for a fella like you, I'd think. Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Okay. So, the quest markers, I guess, just because we can pay her. I'm not gonna pay her. Let's see. This is... We have 2 companion quests. Ask Ada about the SAM unit. Oh, I forgot about that. Introduce Bravado to Junlei Tennyson. Buy the silence weapon. That should be fun. Maybe not through here.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled
Rizzo's mock apple cider.
I moved the location of my mic, so I hope you can still hear me properly. It seems you can.
Right this way.
Oh, you want me back on the ship, eh? Wait a second. Can you lower the fin for me?
Hey there, you mind stepping back? This charming little ship's been impounded and I'm afraid I can't let you near it till it's not.
Wait, what?
I don't really know. We got orders to hold your ship is all.
I would.
I ain't felt so much as a tepid breeze in weeks. I hope Miss Chief Tennyson gets that fixed soon.
Well, it doesn't smell as bad here as Edgewater's graveyard in high summer, so guess I can't complain.
Whew. I'm starting to feel like a sisty roast in all this armor. No. Almost never. We're independent, you know. From the board. They don't have jurisdiction here. Groundbreaker's the last free outpost in the colony, and we aim to keep it that way, no matter what. I'd surely love to, but that's just not my bailiwick. You'll want to have words with our representative here from the board, Mr. Udom Bedford. His office is on the promenade. Gosh, I wouldn't dream of it. Not unless I got to, and I don't see any reason why I'd gotta. Do you?
She's a good ship, ma'am. Mostly doesn't act up at all.
Happy to hear it.
Okay, come on.
Have yourself a pleasant day.
Yes, we can't do you. We cannot do this. We cannot do this. Where is this even? Back on Terra 2 tab. We cannot do you. We have to go here. And that's 200 meters off. Somewhere. Oh. It's like quite some ways away.
Hey there. Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through two big.
Next. More local.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me.
Hey.
Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
What are you talking about? You're so weird.
Happy to help. That's my job, after all.
You're real good at it, too.
Well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized. Yep.
She flirting.
All right.
Let's leave.
Be seeing you.
That's a PC. And we don't. Okay, we're good. Let's keep going.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch.
Whoa, that was very glitchy. Halcyon.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastard.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of...
I want this kitchen. Great.
This is XF411.
Hello, lady.
And an old Yakita 37?
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
My ship is stranded.
I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive authority over freight traffic, and it rankles them good when I challenge it. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Copy that, Chief.
At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Just passing through? Just passing through?
Statistics don't lie. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Yes, Parvati, you want to talk?
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Nudge him.
Okay. since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Yeah, I'll take some time.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
You wait. That's some other questions
Not
for you,
a problem,
Julie.
Captain. Ask away.
I heard you're having a heat problem.
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
There's no room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
Science. You need a contracted wood set. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Am I supposed to know where that is?
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Ooh, enemies. That's my kind of thing. I'll get them.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Nice. Oh, the heat wave is getting really bad in here.
This is Halcyon News. We
Not unreliable. Let's see. I'll stay and get the parts for the radiator. That's what we do. This one.
interrupt your regularly
This
scheduled
way. Yeah, this way. The elevator. Okay. Transition to back base. Let's see what this is gonna be like. Captain McRed.
Who there? Hey, McRed. You expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our... Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Whoa. If it's nothing personal, I should just be going.
No one turns their back on me while I'm holding court. Get 'em, boys!
Oh, come on. Switch weapon, please. Okay, he's dead. He did it. Plot tutorial. They can trigger the flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. What does that mean? Plasma damage received is plus 25%. Ooh. No. Sounds cool, but no. Why was the leg holding the weapon? Just stealing from wood. I don't see why not.
Red gave me a taste of good stuff. I've been tripping for days.
Careful with that shit.
Oh, wait. What was that?
Nice one!
Did they hear me? Yes, they definitely did hear me.
Gotta reload!
Oh, died. Didn't make it. Continue. Let's try again, shall we? Oh, all the way back here, really? How do I give it to my companion again? Oops, don't get that.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
Okay.
That's the last of them.
I do not want the
Smells
take
kinda like
of the plasma damage.
this is helpful pie.
You are scary. There was a lot of loot inside of here. What's up here? Oh, is this supposed to be the
Today's
sneaky
my birthday.
path?
Oh, yeah? Fuck your birthday.
Look at us!
Happy birthday. Alright. Seems good.
Lay's gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
What? Okay, we managed to do it. Nothing in here. Oh, there's more. Water down there. What's this? An axe? Okay, I'll take the axe. Let's
worms and their shrooms.
They're just tilling the soil.
There's the... We killed the squad lead apparently. Guess we found the music box as well. Take all the loot, of course. Okay, what is this? Okay. I think my arm is almost broke. Is that nothing? What happened to his head? Nothing special up here. Absolutely nothing special. Okay, no problem. Let's check here now. I have to check my armor. 26%, no wonder. Let's see, what do I have? We have a lot of fins over here. 13. This helmet's also much better. Yeah, I look amazing. Let's keep going.
What was that?
Up in Los Lopez. There's steel. Take everything they have. There's these. Very nice, very nice. We like loot. Oh, unlock this. It'll be great. Very nice. There's nothing special up here either. Okay, that's fine.
No! Don't do this!
Don't mess with us!
Oh, really? Should have left you alive, really? Okay. I'll know for next time then.
It's so
Plasma.
cozy.
What can I drop? Breakdown. Break this down. I've got too much stuff on me. Look at all these weapons. Leave them. What? Lightning one. Pickaxe is normal, don't want that. You are normal. Sword rifle with 200 damage. Less than this. Parvati, I'm sorry. I forgot about you. Let's see. This one is a stun effect. think I should change your pistol. Let's give you this. Back to inventory. X can go. You can go. You can go. Please. These fins can go. They don't do much damage compared to what all these others have. Seems good. I would like a new hunting rifle. A new hunting rifle should be great.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed. Good work.
For the radiator.
I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Mantipillar? Okay, fine.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Cool. Let's keep going. Let's do this part and call it for today. Not gonna steal anything. You with me? Very nice. Well, you're gonna have some special effect going. Even corrosive sound whatever. Arrival confirmation. What are you? Oh, you can shoot fire. Oh, these are explosives as well.
We did it!
Is that it? You said... I got scared there, shooting that. Armor parts, very nice. Let's keep going.
Good news? Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next.
Whoa.
Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
Go this way first. How do I... We received some kind of sneaking item. How do I equip these though? How do I use those? Ranged weapon. Aggressive is fine. Distance medium. Okay. Do I just sneak like this?
parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pumps. And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says check droplet pumps.
Look out!
Hey, I ran out of ammo, really? Unbelievable. It's a loss that I would ever expect. She taking care of it? No. Let it go. That zoom is unusable. What? How do you work? Guess you're an ally of sort. That works for me. Another 10 points for me. Let's see, what do I want to go with? Increase these points now, since we are here after all. Go with this now. Great.
Stop by once you found your...
Search as well. Okay, let's go with vendor prices now.
Way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Can I increase my field of view? Gameplay? UI? No. Not field of view. Oh, this here. I also seem to like 90. Bye. Much better. I've never played this environment. We didn't need to so far.
This is Household News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled...
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right.
Of course I am.
The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
You don't have a lot of faith in the
You're
board.
right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
Agreeable? What does that mean? How do you keep the board at a safe distance?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
Back to my other questions.
You've got my attention.
What is it like being in command around here?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
Okay.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Ship is a family business?
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gang, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer. Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about, they add up over time. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Back to my other questions.
You've got my attention.
What is left? I will be on my way. Thank you. Let's see, what's next? Purchase a nav key, talk to Udon Bedford. Just probably still impounded or whatever. You know, let's continue with this. Oh, actually no.
Hey, you the one who fixed those
This is
radiators?
Halcyon News.
Nice work.
We
You
interrupt
really
your
saved our
regularly
buns.
scheduled
Whenever you're
advertisement
free,
for the
let's have a
following
chat.
story.
Okay, let's have a chat then. Enjoy your
You
drink.
aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time.
Yeah, that's somewhere.
Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon.
But these numbers are
They're beside the
confusing me.
point. I just mean, you got limited time before the equipment goes non-functional. You see? Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That'll put the whole system in a right dire situation.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
Sounds like it's time to get the auxiliary station back online.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
Okay, I could check out the relay.
I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
What do you mean?
The relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they tend to receive the majority of any transmissions from Earth. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through. It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them.
Yeah, move. So this one is outside of this planet, right? Just to make sure. Yes, it is. Fine. This board's filled quests. Okay, we have no filled quests then. But next time we are going there. This is it for this episode. We have reached and even past the 1 hour mark. So I hope you all enjoyed it. And then I'll see you next time for the next episode. Goodbye.